GMC Convoy 2000 is here. Trucks with
Limited edition trading card or a master.
Hello in there, Pinky.
Light Show, only on YouTube.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you. If you are new to the channel, this is the first video you're watching, be sure you go down below, hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. We're working our way towards 6,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, and just continuing up from there. So be sure you go down below, hit that red button. Today's video is us going to be working on the NC Miata. If you're not familiar with the NC Miata, this is my NC2. It's got a 2.5 Ford engine in it, coilovers, wheels, all that good stuff. It's a really fun car, and what I've been working on with this thing, now that like the engine is done and everything, trying to really stiffen up the chassis, make it an all-around better driver's car, tracking car, kind of a do anything, go anywhere type of vehicle that's ready for anything. In a previous video, we installed the PPF diff bracing on the car, and ever since then I've been looking for more bracing we can do. The car already has a OEM front strut bar, not that it really does too much, but we're gonna start working on adding more bracing to this car as the videos and weeks go on, and we got one of our first braces today that I'll show you right now. Right here is the IL Motorsport front underbody brace. This replaces the OEM brace that's just like a really flimsy little piece of metal. This is a much higher quality, heavier duty brace that should help with body flex. At least that's the goal, and that's what's advertised. It's really nice. It's red, so it's kind of like the Auto EXE one, I guess, that they're trying to replicate that, but comes with a little bracket here. I think this is for like an automatic transmission if you have one of those and bolts and stuff, because as far as I know, mine is just this piece and we don't need to use any of these things. So it should be pretty easy to install. It's only 4 bolts on 2 on each side. So I'm gonna jack up the car, get underneath, show you where it mounts, and get this brace installed. So here is our OEM brace right here, next to the IL Motorsports one. Just taking a look at the differences in size, you can see that the OEM one is like a stamped piece of aluminum or steel, not positive, but it's a stamped piece of metal with a little shell on the top right here. IL Motorsports, pretty sure these are hollow, but much more rigid. It's got the gusseting, which is cool. Hoping this one isn't too much lower. You can see that this one has seen some damage. It's got like bends in the metal from where I've gone over speed bumps and things like that. So this one's most likely gonna see a little bit of damage as well. So that looks to be a little over an inch, a little bit under an inch. So it shouldn't add too much to the bottom of the car. It's definitely gonna catch on things still, but it is what it is. My car's low, and that's just something that I've accepted. So pretty little red piece is not going to last long. So let's go onto the car, throw the new one in. And the brace is on. It's definitely gonna hang lower than like the front subframe, just by maybe 1/4 of an inch, maybe 1/2 an inch. So not too worried about hitting things. I'll just have to be a little bit more careful, which is fine. Next thing we need to get, I think, is the X brace for the middle, because this one's also pretty scrubbed up, and IL Motorsports also makes one, an X brace, so I think I'm probably gonna pick that one up next. And you can see back there our diff brace still hanging on just fine. So this was pretty easy to do. I only jacked up one side of the car because I wanted to show you guys you could do this without jacking up your car at all. Just reached under with the 2 bolts on one side and then the 2 bolts right here. Pretty simple stuff. So unfortunately, it is a cold and rainy day here in Texas. So I won't be taking the car out to drive it at all because I've basically given up on driving it in the rain, especially considering how open the engine bay is now with the hood vents. I've just decided I'm not gonna drive it in the rain really anymore unless I absolutely have to. And this modification is probably one of those ones that I wouldn't be able to tell like just by taking it around the block a few times whether it works or not. So overall it's meant to stiffen up the underbody a little bit more, and I think with the plans that I have for this next new year, it's really going to shine on what we're doing to the car with the more bracing and things like that. So, because if you haven't watched the 2021 goals for the NC Miata, be sure you go up in the corner, click there to see what the plans are for the car for the year. And hopefully you'll get a better idea of what I'm trying to do with it. Otherwise, we can call this install complete. Pretty easy to do, literally 5 minutes. If you didn't jack up your car, might be even faster. So check it out, IL Motorsports, and get yourself an underbody brace. So thanks for watching this quick video. I hope you guys are enjoying this little bit new format of videos. I've been trying to make them a little bit shorter and more to the point, just so you guys can watch it, get on with your lives. If I ever make a longer video, it's not to like try to dupe Google ads into giving me more money or anything like that. That's certainly not the case. If it's a longer video, it's just more content for you guys to watch, but I hope you enjoyed these little bit shorter videos as well. So thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure you give this video a thumbs up, leave your comments below, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.